Yup. So, you feel me? After I did the trailer reaction, I was like, well, first of all, my laptop and shit was dying, so I kind of had to cut it short. So I didn't really get to lock in like how I wanted to lock in. But, bruh, you feel me? Now we got the 99 details from the GTA trailer from IGN, I believe. So you got 19 minutes. I'm trying to get through it relatively fast, but at the same time, I really do want to lock in and analyze all the major little things that we missed, and maybe things that I can see that even IGN can't see. You feel me? I know it's 99 details, but I might give them the 100th. You feel me? So just like, bro, let's go. Just look at the city, bro. This shit's fire.
It's no exaggeration to say we've waited years for Grand Theft Auto 6's first trailer, and now it's here. 90 seconds of Vice City, packed full of criminals, weirdos, and parties. Every single shot tells a new story, and we've pored over the trailer frame by frame to find every single detail we can. So, join us as we dive deep into the GTA 6 trailer.
Yeah. Matt, first load.
The trailer's opening shot is pure Florida. The colors of the setting sun evoking the save the date tweet that Rockstar put out ahead of the trailer. You can even see the birds and the palm trees. The traffic on the road in the foreground includes a variety of GTA staples, including trucks, RVs, boats, and motorbikes. And on the side of a semi, we can see the branding for Patriot, the beer that first appeared in Grand Theft Auto 4.
Patriot.
Off in the distance, we can see an incredibly tall broadcast mast based on the real WTVY TV tower. Fun fact, this is the highest point in all of Florida.
Well, yeah.
We can only hope that we...
Yep, I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure you can get to that shit and jump off of it.
Be able to climb to the top and base jump from it. And right in the middle, we can see the guard towers of a penitentiary. Cut to the next shot, and we see its barbed wire topped fencing. This seems to be the prison in which Lucia, our protagonist, has been locked up. As she looks outside the window, we can see the guard towers that stood out in the opening shot. Our first look at Lucia showcases the increase in detail over even Red Dead Redemption 2's graphical heft.
And Red Dead was
is among
crazy.
the most realistic we've seen in games, and the lighting from the window captures the texture of its waves. We see even more of this detail as the shot switches to show Stephanie, a member of staff at the Leonida Department of Correction.
Yep.
We can see the name of the facility printed across her lanyard, as well as the initials LDC on Lucia's prison uniform. Stephanie asks Lucia if she knows why she's here, which suggests that the game may open with Lucia committing a crime and then being sent to the LDC. The key art shows Lucia wearing an electronic tag on her ankle, and so it seems likely that the majority of GTA 6 will take place after she's been released on probation.
Yep.
This overhead view of the ocean showcases not just the incredible water effects, but also a couple of varieties of marine life. To the left, we see 4 dolphins skipping the surface, while to the right, a shark can be seen lurking beneath the waves.
Yo, look where the people at. Like, just like it almost feels too good to be true. You feel me? Like, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to walk out to the beach, and first of all, it's gonna be this populated, and there's gonna be people legitimately like standing some short range to medium range to deep end. You feel me? Like, how often are sharks gonna be this close to shore? All these like manatees and dolphins and shit. Like, can you go? Obviously, you can go fishing. You can go fishing in Red Dead, so you got to be able to go fishing here. Are they gonna have like the sand dunes? You feel me? Like the area where anybody who's been in Miami, or I'm pretty sure they have in other places too. But like, they have like a nice area where it just all looks like ocean, but you stand in it and it's not that deep. You feel me? It's like probably up to like your thighs or something. So it's like, it looks like it's deep in the ocean, or you're deep in like the bay or whatever, but you're still standing around. That's where people go. They park their boats. You feel me? Nice vibes. Some people start cooking on their boat and shit. Like, it's real fire. It's a real fire area. So I hope they have that in the game as well.
The shot pans up to a packed beach. This could well be the GTA HD universe's equivalent of either Washington or Ocean Beach, two of the sea.
Oh, okay. So I'm guessing this is the map from Vice City, like early 2000s game. And I'm praying to God that it doesn't look like that now. And, we've advanced all the way to 2023. This is coming out 2025. So I'm going to assume that I'm from Broward. You feel me? I'm from Broward County. So that's about 40 minutes above Miami. If this is downtown Miami, this is Miami Beach. That means the Broward to be like up here and even further up on the screen type shit. So I'm hoping that they don't do us dirty like this. Like I'm hoping they don't have just like, okay, this is Miami, this is downtown Miami, that's Miami Beach over there, and then above that is just rural, you feel me, just grass area. Like the in reality, the Everglades is all the way over here to the left. You feel me? You keep going out. Well, actually, you go out as like Hialeah and some stuff like that, and then you go out there to the left or to the west, I should say, and it's the Everglades. But up here, you know, is when you start getting into Broward. You go north, Palm Beach. Go even more north, you start getting to like Disney World, Orlando, and all that. So I don't know if Orlando, West. This sounds super selfish because like I want them to include Broward, but I'm like I don't really give a fuck about no West Palm, Orlando. But like if they did have, you know, the map to extend that far to where you're getting all the way to Orlando, they may have like some Disney World Easter eggs or some shit like that. Like maybe you feel me. I don't think the map's gonna be that big though. I think I would hope, you know, that it. From what I'm seeing with the Kelly County stuff, like I'm thinking that it's saying that Kelly County would basically be Broward County. But like I said, I'm trying to hope that they're not gonna just be like this is all country area, like how they did with like Trevor, like where Trevor lived in LA. But it makes sense because I guess that's kind of like, you know, a little bit northern of Los Angeles. That's where like those mountainous, you know, more nature areas come from. But like, it's not all of that in Broward. So I'm just hoping that they get us right. That's it. I'm just hoping they get us right.
Fronts from GTA Vice City. Crossing the sky is a Maverick helicopter. Choppers were first introduced in Vice City, and they feature prominently in this trailer, perhaps a callback to GTA 6's roots. Also soaring across the skyline is a Dodo plane, which we first flew in
11. You feel me? If you've ever been to Miami, we're not going to say if you've ever been to Miami, but if you've been to Miami enough, long enough, at some point you're going to look up in the sky and see one of these 11, you know, planes and advertisements in the sky to like tell you who's going to be at LA. And like, you'll look up and be like, 11, Club 11, Travis Scott, you feel me, is going to be here tonight performing live. Like, it would be like that. And you'll see these during the daytime, so it's pretty far. They got the 919. It's like a rip on that club. That's like, that type of shit is just crazy to me that like this level of detail, this level of accuracy is going to be put into a video game. Shit that I've experienced just living. You feel me? Like just being outside, like being outside in Miami and looking up and seeing that and be like, oh yeah. Like I would never in a million years be like, oh yeah, they're going to put that in GTA 6. Like that's nuts. That is nuts.
Vice City's Dildo Dodo mission. The plane has a large banner in tow that reads 919 Vice City. Why 69 when you can 919? This is likely a riff on Miami's real 1111 nightclub. The architecture along the beach and in the following shot is also pure Miami, which of course is the place upon which Vice City is based. While many buildings are just following the real city's vibe, there are others that are digital replicas of actual places. For example, to the right we can see a tower block with a distinctive hole in its roof, which is 500 Brickell, a twin-tower condo development on Brickell Avenue. We switch to a rural area, likely inspired by the Florida Everglades. This showcases GTA 6's range. Much like in GTA 5, the city will be just part of the overall map. Here we can see an airboat sailing by, pointing to one of the forms of transport we'll be able to use to navigate the wetlands. These wetlands are densely populated with more wildlife than has ever been seen in a GTA game before. Here, we can see the Florida staples of flamingos and crocodiles set on a backdrop of...
The fact that they just got them all chilling with each other, like, I remember most recently, I think I went to, like, the Everglades, took, like, a boat ride, probably, like, last year sometime. We didn't see no gators, which fucking sucked. It's actually crazy, but... You feel me? It's like, to just know that they have this, like, and they got the proper vehicles that they use and shit too, so it's fire.
Incredibly detailed foliage. This certainly brings back memories of the Bayou in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Dog.
On the beach, we see the power of Rockstar's crowd technology.
If you can go,
huge amount of people and body types. Each person is doing something unique. From the guy helping someone to apply sunscreen to this person taking a, let's say, juicy photograph. Oh, and it looks like dogs are definitely
Hold
back
on.
too.
Wait.
Say juicy.
This, I'm gonna give this a pass. Because right here in the background, right, it kind of looks like it's trying to make it look like it's an island type, where you got like a rising, and that's, I don't want to say that's not really in Miami, but it's not really in Miami, where like the background looks like an island where you're just rising up to go on a hill or some shit like that. Like, that's not really how Miami is. Like, all that back there would really be, it would be rocks and trees and shit, but it wouldn't be like elevated, like going like, whatever. It's not that big of a deal.
Juicy photograph. Oh, and it looks like dogs are definitely back too. Say hello to this little beach ranger. In the sky above, we can see a sea sparrow flying by, another reference back to the original Vice City. This helicopter, outfitted with pontoons for landing on water, could be found at the Vercetti estate. The beach is covered with blue and white parasols that read Vice Beach, confirming that the location from the original Vice City has been reimagined for the HD universe. This coastal area is GTA's equivalent of Miami's South Beach. Far off in the background is a building called Bayfront Heights, presumably a luxury apartment complex on the seafront.
You know where we're
Could this
be
be something
at?
we might be able to buy in GTA 6 Online?
Yep.
At another waterfront, we see this scene of boats speeding past Port Vice City, as signified by the PVC logo.
Bro, I've driven to the ports.
This is an homage
wrongly,
to the opening of Michael Mann's Miami
so many
Vice,
times trying to get to a Heat game.
Was one of the key inspirations.
There's always
for the
like that
original
one
Vice
exit
City.
where it's like
On
Port of
board the dock
Miami,
freighter
blah blah
are
blah,
cargo
and then I
containers
always
for
end up
two
at the
legacy
fucking ports.
GTA shipping companies, Bilgeco and Jetsam. These were first introduced back in GTA 5. Here we see what appears to be Lucia going wild.
See, look.
First introduced back in GTA 5. Here we see
Kelly County. Like, that's obviously letting you know there's another county somewhere close by where there's most likely going to be a lot of missions going down and shit. So I would just hope that they're not like, just saying it's like a country county, like make it be Broward, please. Like, I understand it though. I understand it. If for the game purposes they make the map of Miami huge, and then for Kelly County it's a little more, country. I get it. You're a video game. There's only so much you can do. You can't accurately depict every square inch of Florida. You feel me? So I get it if they do it. I do.
See what appears to be Lucia going wild on the Vice City highway while a guy films her from his car in the left-hand lane. As we'll later see, social media appears to be a significant part of GTA 6, and so maybe this is Lucia's attempt
Instagram Lives, TikToks.
On the roadsides, we see directions for Kelly County, VCI Airport, Catalan Boulevard, and Stockyard downtown. Kelly County is likely the wider Florida area beyond the boundaries of Vice City.
See, but this is going off of, again, the old Vice City map. You feel me? Because like this is saying North Beach is Washington Beach, Vice Beach, but that's not what they're called. Like, we're just gonna hope.
City, much like how GTA 5 had Blaine County after you drove past the limits of Los Santos. Meanwhile, VCI Airport seems to be the HD Universe's name for what we used to know as Escobar Airport. Off in the distance, we can see a glittering skyscraper with a hole in it, likely a reference to Miami's famous Atlantis condominium. The building was also featured in the original Vice City. This area, with its gorgeous street art and sweet...
Wynwood, dog. Wynwood. This shit looks so right. Like... This shit looks so correct, bro. Like, just everything. The way the lines, the telephone lines are drooping. The buildings. The way people are parked. The pay meter. Did I say... That probably says food. I'm about to say, did I say wood? Because we getting close with the parody there.
Wheat Rise
Wait! Wood Tavern. No way. No way they got Wood Tavern in there.
could be GTA 6's
Feel me?
reinvention of Miami's Wynwood neighborhood, an outdoor museum that's home to colorful murals, craft breweries, and an eclectic culture. The
Feel
vehicles
me?
here possibly point to extensive car customization options. We can see huge rims, lowered suspension, and some really striking custom paint jobs. Parked alongside these cars is what appears to be a new variant of the
Like,
Nagasaki
look at the
Carbon
way people are
RS.
chilling. Like, leg up. Like, just this shit is. Oof.
A bike that was initially exclusively available as part of GTA 5's
Nagasaki.
Collector's Edition. In GTA 5, it's only available in black, but it looks like GTA 6 will add new options such as this gray and white geometric design. Now, it wouldn't be GTA without a strip club. From the amount of singles covering the stage and floor, it seems like it's definitely the start of the
This is space. This is space. If you've ever been to club space, you know that this right here is space.
week. The sign on the balcony advertises Make It Rain Mondays. There's no F1 theming here, so it seems unlikely that this is the pole position club from the original Vice City. This gent enjoying himself by the stage is wearing a Dolls of Destruction tour shirt. There is a real punk metal band of the same name, but it's not yet clear if they're involved in GTA 6. The back of the shirt lists the locations the Dolls have
Say
played on
Liberty
the
City.
tour, including GTA 4's Liberty City
Yeah.
and Alderney City, the three cities from San Andreas, Los Santos, Las Venturas, and San Fierro, and of course, Vice City. In this shot of two guys shaking hands, we can see the man in the foreground is wearing a dark blue bandana. This is worn in a similar style to the purple bandanas worn by the Haitians in the original Vice City, suggesting that those gangs may return. This overhead shot of the city is a good showcase of how accurate Rockstar's version of Miami is. The area is practically identical to Biscayne Island, right down to the toll booths guarding the road coming in. A little further up the road, we can see an illuminated tennis court, suggesting that sporty side activities will be making their return.
I
But this
hope
shot-
so. I hope you can hoop.
In Night City, the rules are different. The stakes
All right,
are
Idris.
so
We heard you.
play.
I still gotta hop on Cyberpunk.
The game is fixed.
Shout out Cyberpunk.
This shot doesn't make you nostalgic for Vice City, then nothing will. This is the HD Universe recreation of the original game's iconic boardwalk, complete with the Ocean View Hotel, which was Tommy Vercetti's very first safe house. You can even spot the retro yellow and white ocean.
The cheetah. You feel me? This like I mean this is every night. This is every weekend. You feel me? But this is giving me like spring break vibes. You feel me? It's giving me heavy spring break vibes. The shorties is outside. My dog right here, the iguana. Definitely some real shit, some real Florida shit. Symbiotic relationships and whatnot. Hotel Dixon. Huh. LK. Ocean View Hotel. Boardwalk. Yup. Most people, most notably, probably know it from like, you know, Scarface scene and all that, but this is accurate.
She in
That's
a
it.
car that was always parked outside. Next to it is the Boardwalk Hotel, inspired by Miami's Colony Hotel. In the
Yeah.
background, hanging from Hotel Dixon, we can see what appears to be flags for Peru and Haiti, once again signaling the Central and South American cultures that have made their home in Vice City. Parked out front of
I
the
really thought it
hotels
had been
are
a
a
Cuban
variety of
flag.
GTA's beloved hypercars. Most recognizable is likely the Cheetah, this retro white machine inspired by the 1980s classic Ferrari Testarossa. Behind it is a blue Porsche-like Pfister Comet, while in front is a red hardtop Carbonizere, based on the Ferrari F12. There's
Yep.
also GTA equivalents of the Dodge Charger, Corvette C8, and more hiding among the traffic. On the
Yep.
sidewalk is a beggar with an iguana on his shoulder. He's just the first hint at what kind of wild people we'll bump into on our journey through the city. Nightclubs are a staple of GTA, so we're not surprised to see one here. Owning clubs was a significant part of both the original Vice City and GTA Online, so perhaps
I hope we
we'll
can do
be
that.
able to buy and manage
I hope
this
you go on a club
This
in this
aerial
one.
shot clearly shows off the Florida Keys, and once again points to GTA 6's ambitions beyond the city
I've
limits.
never been to the Keys,
right,
but
we
I
can
know
see
what
a
it looks
bridge
like,
that is
and it looks
either
like that.
derelict or under construction. Whatever the case, we feel pretty confident in saying that this will definitely be a car stunt location. And
Hopefully
right at
an
the top of the
achievement.
screen, we can see another GTA aerial staple. a blimp. This one is actually based on the Fat Albert blimp, which has patrolled the real Florida Keys since 1978 in an effort to stop drug smuggling. We switched to a
Really?
rooftop party for an astonishing
Didn't
display
know
of
that.
Rockstar's hair technology, which falls and flows realistically across her shoulders.
Okay.
It's not quite clear who this is flicking their hair, but it could well be Lucia herself. Her face molds and hairstyle don't match what we saw earlier, but that's nothing a day at the salon can't change.
I don't think
If this
that's
is
her.
Lucia, then
I don't
she's
think that's
definitely
her.
come into some money. That swimsuit has the SN logo of Sessanta Nove, an elite fashion brand that was first introduced in GTA 5. Looks like Vice City now has its own airport sign, just like Miami. It seems like it's been positioned to welcome visitors, as behind it we can spy the air traffic control tower of the VCI airport. As
Word.
previously mentioned, the trailer features a lot of social media clips. It's not yet clear how it will be woven into both the story and gameplay, but what is obvious is that Rockstar will be poking fun at influencers and vapid online behavior.
Shit
Here
is
we see
crazy.
an account called Dad Bod Squad showing off an old guy surrounded by women half his age, with the caption poking fun at the idea of sugar daddies. The gold-rimmed follow
Hey.
button suggests this may have been uploaded to Snapmatic, the GTA Instagram parody that had gold branding back in GTA 5. A post from Poach,
Nice.
aka Protection of Animals and Controlled Huntings, shows how Florida's wildlife will cause us all kinds of problems, even
I wonder if you could use Poach, or like if you could follow Poach, or just be able to go to the page and see like where all these random, you feel me, wildlife situations are popping up at. Like, I could look over here, it's a gator attacking this person. I could look over here, it's a shark attack going down. I could look over here, the Miami Seaquarium is like getting flooded by, like all these crazy animal situations. I feel like should be on the official Poach page, and then you could like go and just check out the areas. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like a mission. There's definitely there's definitely gonna be a lot of gator missions. I know that for a fact. You definitely have to be. I don't know if it's gonna be as simple as getting stuff out of people's pools, but like you definitely might have to save a couple of people from some gators.
in urban areas. Additionally, this is just one of a handful of scenes that mimic real life. Car culture will naturally be a huge part of GTA 6, and we can see a meetup happening from two perspectives here.
Hell yeah.
The aerial shot of the donut and the social media video of the woman dancing on the car's roof. This security footage from a gas station showcases not just a gator wandering where it shouldn't be, but also the dense detailing of GTA 6's interiors. From the shelves packed with products to the bakery display and lottery ticket counter, this convenience store is as sharply made as any exterior location. Again,
Facts.
this is another scene that mimics real life.
Facts.
Body cam footage shows what appears to be undercover police bursting through an apartment door. Off to the side is a Beware of the Dog sign that features a pooch that looks a lot like GTA 5's beloved Chop. Aero gasoline from GTA Online returns, but it's the weather effects that really catch our eye in this shot. Florida
Yeah.
is known to be scorching sun one minute and torrential rain the next, and we
Immediately.
can see those storms brewing in these clouds. Social media account posting this clip is Planet Leonida Man. Leonida is the GTA version of Florida, and so Leonida Man is a riff on Florida Man, an internet meme about the unusual behavior exhibited by the state's locals.
Yep.
For a prime example, just watch this mostly naked man running away from the cops. That cop is an officer of the Leonard County.
Well,
Just
why is
watch
he
this mostly
greased?
naked man.
Why is he greased? Is he just wet? Is it because of the rain? But like,
And running
ew, bro. This thing
away from the cop.
is glazed out here at the gas station, dog. What the fuck? Ugh.
That cop is an officer of the Leonard County Sheriff Department.
The Leonard County Sheriff Department, aka Broward. You feel me? Wait. So it's not Kelly County. It's Leonard County, aka Broward. Leonard. So now I'm thinking, because like when you're in Miami, right, and you're going north, sometimes the signs will skip over Broward or skip over Fort Lauderdale and will say Orlando, like on the way to Orlando. So maybe Kelly County is Orlando and Leonard County is Broward. It has to be, because that's the Broward County sheriff car, Leonard County. So Broward is Leonard County. I just don't want us to be far, bro.
as signaled by the car parked to the left of the screen. We've already spotted the sign for Kelly County earlier, and so it seems like the GTA 6 map will cover multiple counties as well as Vice City itself. The next clip, courtesy of General Custard Cannon, also makes reference to the idea of the Leonida Man, noting that only in Leonida is a crotch grab and apology for bad driving. The act is, of course, caught on camera. For
that's a reference in itself. I think there's like only in Dade, only in Broward. You feel me? Like these Instagram accounts. So only in Leonida.
Snapmatic, and whatever the GTA version of TikTok is.
How do they get to this stuff, bro? Like, I know they did LA. I know they're specialized. Like, I know they've done Miami before, sure. They've done LA, they've done New York, but like these are like real insider Florida things. Like, to know the only in Dade, only in Broward Instagram page. Like, bro, like whoever's working for Rockstar, like they really recruited a bunch of people from Florida to work on this shit for real. Like, for real. SunPass, I'll never get over that. Like, these niggas got SunPass. Like, unless, the way I would think about it, right? If I was making a video game like GTA, basically based off of real life, and I was trying to, if I knew that the main thing that was gravitating people towards my game was just detail and attention to detail, like, I would see things that I wasn't familiar with, and I'd just axe around. Like somebody probably took a picture of this sign or whatever, like somebody who was working on the game that wasn't from Florida, and was like, SunPass. Like, what's the SunPass? And you figure out what the SunPass is, you ask somebody, call somebody, text them about it, you get the information, you write it down, and you're like, yo, we're putting this in the game. This is a very important piece of Florida highway traffic knowledge. We need to put that in the game.
To see. There's even more wild Leonida behavior hinted at on a police billboard in the background, which states that someone is wanted for panty sniffing.
Crazy.
Sounds like Vice City's got real problems. Of course, the cops will want to approach with caution when they find their panty sniffer. As the crotch grabber's shirt says, we bite back in Leonida. That'll be another alligator reference then. The road signs here point back to VCI Airport, Kelly County, Port VC.
Yo, I hope they have the little signs, the little alligator signs that be on, like, next to every lake. Every canal has like this little alligator sign that I've been seeing since I was a kid. So I hope they have that shit.
All locations we've seen in previous shots, but how do they all connect? We won't know until we finally see the game's full map. There's also a sign for Vice Beaches, which suggests that multiple beaches from the original Vice City may all be present in some form. This truck sports glittery green bodywork, the secret to which is seemingly revealed by a window sticker, Vice Vinyl. It seems
Rated T.
I was abducted by the RDA.
Shout out Avatar.
Now that I'm free,
Don't know if I'm copping this.
I'll fight for Pandora.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, available December 7th.
Maybe. Who knows? I might wait till it comes out on like PS Plus or some shit.
It seems like vinyl wraps may be a big part of GTA 6's car customization,
Vinyl
allowing
wraps.
funkier colors than just paintwork alone. There's also a sticker for Ride Out Customs, another hint to the businesses that may offer us customization options. The guy riding on this truck is wearing a red bandana tied around his neck, which could be a reference to the Cuban gang who wore similar bandanas in the original Vice City. As much as none of us want to focus on an all but naked old man watering his garden, his character model does show off even more of the incredible detail Rockstar has packed into GTA 6, right down to the sunburn across his shoulders, and of course, he's just another example of the Florida Man meme. It wouldn't be a satire of the southern state if there weren't some hillbillies, or, as we see in this social media clip from the Mud Club, Thrillbillies. These guys are here for some off-road racing, which hopefully we'll be able to take part in. Pulling in from the right of the screen is the recognizable frame of the Liberator monster truck. There's a fan among the crowd, too, who's wearing a Liberator t-shirt. This clip of a terrifying woman with dual hammers is a direct reference to the viral video of a woman from Chatsworth, Los Angeles, who went on a mini rampage with hammers in an effort to drive away her neighbor. As this poor chap hits the ground, we can see a bottle of Cerveza Barat beer in his hand, GTA's parody of Corona. This billboard
Bars.
pokes fun at America's bizarre pharmaceutical industry with an ad for Angstapan, America's favorite dissociative. It cures emotion, apparently, but the small print advises to use with extreme caution as the sudden urge cures
Leonard
emotion,
County.
apparently, but the small
Another Leonard County Police.
America's favorite dissociative. It cures emotion, apparently, but the small print advises to use with extreme caution as the sudden urge to think could be life-threatening. The sign for the nearby mall details several new brands for the GTA universe, including Callus, Scala, and Alpha. Again, we see even more evidence of Rockstar's improved technology with the wad of dollar bills Lucia holds in her hand, which appear to be individually rendered notes. Here we have footage from Weasel News, the GTA parody of Fox News. This comes from a 1034 news bulletin with a headline that details a man flipping his car after a dine-and-dash. We swap to another news Spanish language, Mega Noticias, for a look at a character who appears to be based on the Florida Joker, a tattoo model who was arrested multiple times. His tattoos were based on Jared Leto's Joker designs for Suicide Squad, and we can see that here
Out of
in
all the
infinite
Jokers,
tattoo
you
across
chose
the
Jared
guy's
Leto.
forehead. The headline reads, "Confession written in ink" for tattoos, and explains his neck tattoos were what allowed police to identify him. The backdrop of this news piece depicts a big Florida-style police badge, with the writing in the bottom half referring to a Vicedale County, which is another county to add to the list. This sounds like a really big map. Here we see what appears to be a
Vicedale?
motorcycle gang. Perhaps our first look at one of the gangs that Lucia will find herself working for. That same 1034 Weasel News Bulletin returns, this time showing an aerial view of the bikers tearing through the streets. Previous GTA games have reflected the events of the game via radio news bulletins. Perhaps GTA 6 will take it to the next level and weave those events into TV news. A new video clip, this time from High Rollers, shows a man wearing a Righteous Slaughter t-shirt. That's a rep
I like how
clip, this time from High
I like how all the background ads and shit are like real ads. Like one thing I've always noticed going to different cities and shit is that like they have like movies and all types of fun shit as their billboards. Nigga, in Florida, all they got is straight law, you feel me, missing persons, you feel me, just car accidents, insurance, like Geico, like, this is all they got on the billboards, bro. It ain't no fun shit. Like they're talking about getting in a car accident, like that's the only things that be on Florida billboards.
Rollers shows a man wearing a Righteous Slaughter t-shirt. That's a reference to the Call of Duty-like game played by Michael's son in GTA 5. It seems like it's had a sequel since then, or several, since it's been 10 years since we visited Los Santos. This shirt has the Blood Ops subtitle, a clear nod to the Black Ops series. The truck to the right of the screen has a Sound for Sound sticker in the back window and is packed full of vinyl and sound equipment. Perhaps this points to one of Vice City's new radio stations. The green car in the left lane
Like
has
rappers?
its own window
This reminds
sticker
me of
raised by
Young
Ride
Chop.
Out Customs. It's
I
another
know it's
hint
in
to the car
Chicago, but this reminds
customization
me of Young
options
Chop.
we'll have. A street sign also points north to Waning Sands, likely another beach location on the map. Here we see Lucia and her partner geared up to do some crime. Faces hidden by bandanas. As they march through the store, we can see several well-known GTA brands, including E-Cola, Benedict Light Beer, Cerveza Borracha, Lager Beer, and Fat Chips. Pitwasser returns too, but in the new 9 alcohol-free variant. Everyone needs to know where the local weapons store is in a GTA game, and it seems like the Pawn and Gun could be a reliable merchant. According to the sign, this one is located in Port Gellhorn. Is this just one of many Pawn and Gun branches, or will we find a good old ammunition if we head downtown? The car Lucia and her partner are driving is a Tulip, which was first introduced in GTA Online. It's covered in bumper stickers, most of which the significance is not yet clear. One does say, "Arrest Andrew," so we're fascinated to know what bad stuff Andrew has been up to. We get our best look at Lucia and her partner in this motel room, where it's made pretty clear that they have some kind of romantic relationship. They promise to trust one another. Trust? Trust. Which means, as every previous Rockstar game has proven, there's going to be a miserable betrayal somewhere in their futures. We still don't know Lucia's partner's name, but what we do know is that Rockstar's amazing hair tech is being used on his chest. Look at how her hands run through it. The duo burst into a store, ready to rob. As revealed by the window stickers, this is an Uncle Jack's liquor store. If you're planning on shopping at Uncle Jack's, just be aware that they will never accept cash stored in underwear. It's right there on the sign, people.
Okay.
Also among the door signs is an advert for Dignity, which is available for the super low price of just 99 cents, and a sticker that reads, "Petty Forever." a reference to the Tom Petty song used in the trailer. The song, Love is a Long Road, was likely chosen for its thematic link to the events of the game. It seems that Lucia and her partner will be in for a long and difficult journey as their relationship builds. Love is a Long Road was a hit in 1989, which is a nice callback to the iconic 80s setting of the original Vice City. Petty's song, Running Down a Dream, was also featured on the Vice City soundtrack. And finally, a release window, coming 2025. We were all hoping for next year, of course, and we'll want to brace ourselves for a possible delay, but at least we know not to plan for it in 2024, and that new trailers will hopefully help tide us over on the way to the full release. Not revealed in the trailer, but explained by a press release, is that GTA 6 will release on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Unsurprisingly, Rockstar has chosen to once again release only on console initially. There's no word on a PC release
2025
yet, but if
is
previous
far.
games are anything to go
Nigga,
by,
2025
it'll arrive the
is
following year.
far. I'm just hoping
And that's
it's
everything
January.
we spotted in the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer.
I'm hoping it's early 2025. From the first 3 months of shit, January through March. Because if we have to wait 2 years for this shit, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry. Dog. This is gonna be the greatest game ever. And it feels sad because, you know, who knows when GTA 7 comes out. Hopefully, Red Dead 3 comes out maybe like 5-6 years after this. But, you know, when GTA 7 comes out, I imagine it's going to be like 15 to 20 years after GTA 6 comes out. I don't know how old I'll be, but I feel like I'll be way too old to be playing video games still. So, I'm just going to try to enjoy this GTA 6 while it's here. I'm going to enjoy the build-ups, the breakdowns, the new tidbits of information that gets, you know, that comes out every week, every month. Game Awards is tonight. Like, it's lit. It's lit for gaming right now, dog. It's lit. It's